Hi teachers, this video is a follow-up on some requests from the teachers during the live session. We have two questions to tackle. The first one is how do we make equations in forms? And the other one is how do we save audio? Okay, so that's for Filipino and Chinese. Uh, I hesitated in answering it earlier because we'll have to introduce an extension for Google, but it seems as if it's already time for us to talk about it. So uh, I'll introduce the Chrome Web Store. So first, you'll have to find it by typing Chrome Web Store. So when you have that, uh, you could search the Chrome Web Store for anything that you want Google to do that you haven't found yet. So I'll type equations. So it gives me different uh, applications. So I'll just make math equations. There's an equation. Okay, so Equatio is a Chrome extension, and we could add it. Okay, add it to Chrome. Okay, so it asks me add Equatio Math Made Digital, so I could add it. Okay, so it gives me Equatio has been added to Chrome. So now I could use it. Uh, if I go to Forms, and click blank, I'll be able to make a new math and Chinese test because these are the two questions that we had earlier. Okay, so Equatio could allow you to type uh, exponents. So for example, I want to type x raised to the second power plus 2xy minus y squared. I could type it this way, but if I enable, I click the blue one for Equatio, it this thing pops up at the under, and I could type use the equation editor. If I copy this entire thing and paste it here, boom, it already has placed the equations for me. So I could put parentheses and divide it by 2. Okay. Divide it by 1/2. Okay. I could just delete this one. Okay. So 1/2 x. To type squared, I put the caret, the hat, and becomes x raised to the third. Okay. When I'm done, I click insert math, and now it makes a picture that I could insert here. Okay. So then I could type solve the equation below. Okay. Then I could actually give options. Option 1, I could type it again. Maybe, of course, these will be wrong. X squared. Insert math. Okay, so that is option one. And I could add another option. I have, uh, let's say, y raised to the third. Okay. If I click insert image, then y raised to the third now appears here. Okay, so I could look at it through preview. Now this one is my test in math. Okay, so I think the math teachers could already play with it. What I did there is to use the hat button, hat, to do the exponents. Okay, now for Chinese or Filipino or anything that would require you to send an audio, what I could do is to go back to Chrome Web Store. How do I do that again? I click a new tab and then just search Chrome Web Store. And go to Chrome Web Store and type what I want to do. Save audio. Okay. Oh, that's not what we want. Save audio as Google Docs, something like that. There is one audio. I could try audio. Uh, audio save to Google. I found something earlier. Let me just look for it. Okay, I found it. So you could search audio recorder. Uh, we'll just use the one with the highest ratings. Okay, so I click add to Chrome and I click add extension. The extensions go here. So if I want to use Equatio, I click this one. And if I want to use the audio recorder, I use this one. I click that button. So I could open up something that I need to read, for example, for Chinese. Uh, okay, so I found something that we could record. Uh, let's say you'd want your students to read out a verse and send it to you as a file. So uh, I could read this out. Uh, 背念我借用一下你的笔可以吗 Okay, so I could press record and it starts recording, and I could then read what I needed to. 我借用一下你的笔可以吗好你拿去吧 Okay, so I'll stop. So now it has an option for me to save it. So I'll save. You could show a video like this to your students so that they know what to do. So I'll say, please save your file with your surname and your name. Okay, so and now on the forms, what I could do now is to add another question. And in this question, I could actually drag it below. Move this question to the bottom. And now I'll ask for a file upload. So what I could do is to copy this one that I read, and put it in the question, then say uh, read the sentence, record it as an MP3, and attach it here. Okay? So it will uh, allow me to select that I want it to upload as an audio only, and the maximum file is 1. Maximum file size is 10 megabytes, and I'm I'm done. Okay, so I'll send it to again to G5. However, this is only my test class, so and that's it. I'll send it, and now I could open it. Be able to open it in my mail as student 1. So now I could open the math and Chinese test. Okay, so I could select whatever that is, and now I could add my file. So upload, select from my device. I named it as Cortes Dino. Okay, let me just look for it. Where was it? I'll just look for where this saved. Show in Finder. It's in Documents. Okay. Now I could select it from my device. Documents. And now here it is. So I could submit it then. And now I go back as a teacher. Now I see that there's one response. Answer is this one, and now it has a file. I could open the file, and I'll be able to listen to it. Record, and it starts recording, and I could then need, I needed to 我借用一下你的笔，可以吗？好，你拿去吧。Okay, so that's how you could use it for Chinese. Also for all of the languages, it could also work for ESL. It could also work for Filipino, for preschool, whatever. So you will have to teach them how to add this one to their Chrome app. So you'll have to record something like this and send it to them. Okay, so that's it for today for this video. Thank you very much.